Our parenting bundle includes 4 books. Let's begin with why did you do that? Now, have you ever asked your child, why'd you do that? I have. And generally, when we ask our child that, we mean, what was wrong that you acted in such an unusual or strange or impolite or any kind of way other than what I think is the way you ought to have acted? But that phrase, why did you do that, is such a key phrase, and it can be used to help our children in understanding what is going on with inside their own hearts. And so Why Did You Do That is a book that gives you the tools to help begin to make the most out of that phrase with your child. We also include in this bundle memorizing scripture. Now, I know that sometimes the idea of memorizing scripture seems overwhelming, even for us as adults, let alone to ask our children to do it. But it's possible. It's not only possible, it can be done by any child, any adult, and it's important to teach our children to memorize scripture. So this book helps us to show you how we do it as a family, the way that we're able to help our children memorize and get God's truths down into their hearts. We also include in this bundle, children can sit in church. One of the biggest blessings we've had as a family is having our children in the worship with us when we worship. Yet that's sometimes a challenge, especially if children aren't used to sitting still and participating in something like that. And so this book walks you through how it is that we have been able to have our children sit with us in worship. And finally, the central book of this bundle is Practicing Behavior. Are you trying to train your child on the field during the game? Well, that's natural. That's the way that most of us parent, is we just walk through life, and when we see something that needs to be corrected, we correct it, just like you would in a soccer game. You see a child on the field and you might want to yell out what it is that they're doing wrong that needs to be improved. But in actuality, the best time to improve their play is at practice. And so in our family, we actually hold a life skills practice. And that's what this book is about. It's about training a child in the many different aspects of training and how we do that as a family with all 12 of our children. So these 4 books together form a solid basis for understanding the main focus of our parenting as we work with our children and train them in the way they should go.